Hello friends. Welcome to our easy English story video. Today, you will hear the beautiful love story of the Taj Mahal in simple English. Follow the subtitles, repeat some sentences, and practice your English listening and speaking. Are you ready to discover a story of love and history? Let's begin. Subscribe for more easy English stories. Taj Mahal, the Tomb of Love. Part 1. The love story begins. Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. A long time ago, in the 17th century, India was ruled by a great emperor named Shah Jahan. He was the ruler of the Mughal Empire, one of the richest and most beautiful empires in the world. Shah Jahan was known for his love of art, beauty, and architecture. But more than anything, he was known for his deep love for his wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Their love story became one of the most famous in history. Before he became emperor, Shah Jahan was a young prince named Khurram. One day, he met a young woman named Arjumand Banu Begum in the royal palace. She was beautiful, kind, and gentle. Her smile was warm, and her voice was soft. The prince fell in love with her the moment he saw her. He told his friends, "This is the woman I will marry." 5 years later, in 1612, Prince Khurram married Arjumand Banu Begum. After their marriage, she was given a new name, Mumtaz Mahal, which means, the chosen one of the palace. From that day on, they were always together. Mumtaz was not only his wife but also his best friend. She listened to his problems and gave him advice about his kingdom. When Shah Jahan became emperor, Mumtaz Mahal became his queen. The people of India loved her because she was kind and cared for the poor. She helped widows, orphans, and sick people. Wherever she went, people respected her. Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal shared a love that was pure and strong. They had 14 children together, but sadly, many of them died when they were very young. Even with this sadness, their love for each other grew stronger. Mumtaz Mahal always traveled with Shah Jahan, even when he went to battles. She did not like to be far from him. People said that they were like two souls living in one body. In 1631, a very sad event changed everything. Shah Jahan was leading a military campaign in a city called Burhanpur. As always, Mumtaz Mahal went with him. At that time, she was pregnant with their 14th child. During the birth, she became very weak and could not survive. She died in Shah Jahan's arms. The emperor's heart was broken. He could not eat or sleep. He cried for many days. He could not believe that the woman he loved the most was gone forever. He wore white clothes to show his sadness. The whole palace became silent, and the people of India also cried for their kind queen. Before she died, Mumtaz Mahal asked Shah Jahan for one last promise. She said, "Please build something beautiful for me, something that will show our love forever." Shah Jahan promised her that he would build the most beautiful building in the world, one that would keep her memory alive. After her death, Mumtaz Mahal's body was first buried in Burhanpur. But Shah Jahan decided to move her body to Agra, a city near the Yamuna River. He said that this peaceful place would be her final resting place. He imagined a white marble tomb surrounded by gardens and water, a place that looked like heaven on earth. After this, Shah Jahan changed completely. He did not care about power or wealth anymore. His only dream was to build a monument of love for his wife. He called the best architects, artists, and builders from India, Persia, and Turkey. He told them about his dream and his promise. He said, "This building must be perfect, just like my love for her." The plan for the Taj Mahal began with that promise. It was not just a building, it was a message to the world. It said, "True love never ends." Even after hundreds of years, people still remember Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. Every year, millions of visitors come to see the Taj Mahal in Agra. When they stand in front of it, they do not only see marble and stone, they feel the power of love that created it. The white walls shine under the sun like a dream. The story of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal reminds us that love is stronger than time, stronger than death. Their hearts are still together, resting side by side inside the Taj Mahal. It is not only a tomb, it is a symbol of love that will live forever. Part 2. The building of the Taj Mahal. After the death of Mumtaz Mahal, Emperor Shah Jahan's heart was full of sadness. Every day, he thought about her smile and her kind voice. He could not forget her. The world that once felt bright now looked dark to him. He wanted to do something great to honor her memory, something that would last forever. He remembered the promise he made to her, to build a monument of love. That dream became the Taj Mahal. In 1632, Shah Jahan began to plan the great building. He wanted it to be the most beautiful tomb ever made. He said, "It must look like heaven on earth." The emperor called the best builders and artists from many countries. People came from India, Persia, Turkey, and even Arabia to help build it. Historians say that more than 20,000 workers were part of this great project. The main architect was a man named Ustad Ahmad Lahori. He was a very talented architect from Persia. He worked closely with the emperor to create the design. The workers brought white marble from a place called Makrana in Rajasthan. The marble was shiny and pure like the moon. Many other materials were brought from faraway lands: jade from China, turquoise from Tibet, lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, and sapphire from Sri Lanka. These colorful stones would decorate the walls of the Taj Mahal. The construction site was full of activity. You could hear the sound of hammers, chisels, and songs of workers as they worked day and night. They built a large wooden platform to carry the heavy marble blocks. Some say that a team of 1,000 elephants helped to move the stones. It was not an easy job. It took 22 years to finish the whole complex. The Taj Mahal is not just one building. It is a group of beautiful structures. The main white marble tomb stands at the center. Around it are green gardens, a mosque, and a guest house. There is also a long reflecting pool that shows the image of the Taj Mahal like a mirror. When you stand at the main gate, you can see the building shining in the sunlight, its reflection dancing in the water. Shah Jahan was very careful about every small detail. He wanted everything to be perfect. The building had to be completely symmetrical. If you cut it in half, both sides would look exactly the same. This idea of balance was very important in Mughal art. The emperor believed that harmony was a sign of beauty. The marble walls were covered with beautiful decorations. Artists used a special art form called pietra dura, where small pieces of colorful stones are placed into the marble to create flowers and patterns. Inside the tomb, there are verses from the Holy Quran written in black stone. The calligraphy grows larger as it goes higher, so that from the ground, it looks perfectly even. The Taj Mahal also has a big white dome that rises high above everything. Around it are 4 smaller domes and 4 tall towers called minarets. These towers stand a little away from the main building, slightly leaning outward. They were designed that way so that if there was an earthquake, they would fall away from the tomb and not damage it. When the building was finally completed in 1653, everyone was amazed. The people of the empire said they had never seen such beauty before. The white marble shone like silver in the moonlight. At sunrise, it looked pink and golden. At sunset, it turned soft blue. The Taj Mahal changed colors with the light of the day, just like love changes but never fades. Shah Jahan often visited the Taj Mahal to pray and to remember Mumtaz Mahal. He would sit quietly near the river Yamuna, looking at the reflection of the white dome in the water. Some people said they saw tears in his eyes every time he looked at it. For him, the Taj Mahal was not just a building, it was a part of his heart, a place where his love still lived. People from all over the Mughal Empire came to see the Taj Mahal. Poets wrote songs and stories about it. Travelers described it as a dream made of marble. It quickly became famous as one of the greatest wonders of the world. Even today, more than 3 centuries later, millions of people visit it every year to feel its beauty and peace. The building of the Taj Mahal was not just a work of art, it was an act of love. Every piece of marble, every flower design, and every word carved on the walls carries the memory of Mumtaz Mahal. It reminds the world that true love never dies. It only changes form, just like Shah Jahan's love became this eternal monument. Part 3: The Emperor's Last Days, The Fall of Shah Jahan. After the Taj Mahal was finished, Shah Jahan spent many hours looking at it from his palace. It was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. The white marble shone under the sun during the day and glowed under the moon at night. The emperor often said that when he looked at the Taj Mahal, he felt as if he could see Mumtaz Mahal smiling at him from heaven. For some years, Shah Jahan continued to rule the Mughal Empire with wisdom and peace. His kingdom was rich, and his people lived well. He built many other beautiful buildings and gardens, but nothing was as precious to him as the Taj Mahal. It was not just a building, it was his heart made of stone. But as the years passed, Shah Jahan became old and weak. His hair turned white, and his face showed the lines of sadness. He missed Mumtaz Mahal every single day. Even though he was the emperor, he often felt lonely. His children were grown, and some of them wanted his throne. Among them, his son Aurangzeb was the most ambitious. Aurangzeb was a strong and clever man, but he was also cold and serious. He did not share his father's love for art or beauty. He only cared about power. He believed that his father was too focused on love and not enough on ruling the empire. Secretly, Aurangzeb began to plan to take the throne from his father. In 1658, Shah Jahan became very sick. While he was ill, Aurangzeb acted quickly. He took control of the army and declared himself the new emperor. Shah Jahan's other sons tried to fight him, but Aurangzeb was clever and strong. He defeated his brothers and ordered them to be killed. Then, he took his father as a prisoner. It was a sad and painful time. The man who once ruled the biggest empire in India now lived as a prisoner in his own palace, the Agra fort. Aurangzeb did not allow his father to leave. He gave him only a few servants and one small room with a window. From that window, Shah Jahan could see the Taj Mahal across the river. It was the only thing that gave him peace. Every day, the old emperor would sit by the window, looking at the shining white dome. He spent hours staring at it, remembering the happy days he had shared with Mumtaz Mahal. People who saw him said that his eyes filled with tears every morning when he looked at her tomb. Even though he was a prisoner, Shah Jahan never stopped loving his wife. He asked the guards to bring him fresh flowers every day. He placed them near the window and whispered prayers for Mumtaz Mahal's soul. Sometimes he told stories to his daughter Jahanara, who stayed with him and cared for him until his last breath. The years passed slowly in the small room of the Agra fort. Shah Jahan watched the seasons change, the hot summers, the rainy monsoons, and the cool winters. Every season, the Taj Mahal looked different, but it was always beautiful. He often said to his daughter, "Look, my child, your mother still shines." Shah Jahan dreamed of one day building another monument on the other side of the Yamuna River, a black marble tomb for himself. He wanted the two buildings to face each other across the water, connected by a silver bridge. It would be a symbol of eternal love between him and Mumtaz Mahal. But his dream never came true. Aurangzeb did not allow him to build it. In 1666, after 8 years of imprisonment, Shah Jahan became very weak. One cold winter night, he lay on his bed, looking through the window at the Taj Mahal. The moonlight touched the white marble, and it looked like a dream. He closed his eyes and whispered, "Mumtaz." Then, peacefully, he took his last breath. When Aurangzeb heard about his father's death, he allowed Shah Jahan's body to be buried beside Mumtaz Mahal inside the Taj Mahal, just as the emperor had wished. Now, the two lovers who could not be apart in life were together forever in death. The story of Shah Jahan's last days is both sad and beautiful. It shows how love can stay alive even in the darkest times. Though he lost his power, his freedom, and his health, he never lost his love. Every person who visits the Taj Mahal today sees not only the beauty of the marble but also the story of a man who never stopped loving. Today, when people look at the Taj Mahal from the same place where Shah Jahan once sat, they can almost feel his presence. The monument still stands tall, shining in the sun, as if keeping his promise to Mumtaz Mahal alive. It reminds everyone that time can take away everything, youth, power, and even life, but it can never take away true love. Part 4. The Taj Mahal Today, a symbol of eternal love. Many years have passed since the time of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal. The Mughal Empire is no longer here, but their story still lives on through the Taj Mahal. Today, the Taj Mahal stands proudly in the city of Agra, India. It is more than just a building, it is a message of love, peace, and beauty that has lasted for almost 400 years. Every day, thousands of people from all over the world travel to Agra to see the Taj Mahal. Some come from nearby cities, and others come from countries far away. When they arrive, they walk through the big red gate and see the white marble building shining in the sunlight. Many visitors stop for a moment in silence. Some even cry, because they can feel the emotion and love behind the monument. The Taj Mahal looks beautiful at every time of the day. In the morning, it shines with soft pink colors. In the afternoon, it looks bright white under the strong sun. At sunset, it turns golden, and at night, when the moon is full, it glows like silver. People say it is like a living thing, changing with the light, but always full of peace. Inside the Taj Mahal, the tombs of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal rest side by side. The real graves are underground, while the ones you see above are only beautiful decorations. Around the tombs, the marble walls are covered with flowers and verses from the Quran. Everything is calm and quiet, and visitors are asked to speak softly. It feels like a sacred place, full of respect and love. Outside, the gardens of the Taj Mahal are just as beautiful. They are designed in the Persian style, with perfect symmetry. Long water channels divide the garden into 4 parts, symbolizing paradise. The trees, flowers, and fountains all work together to create peace and balance. When you walk through the garden, you can hear birds singing and feel a soft breeze from the river Yamuna nearby. The Taj Mahal is not only a tourist place, it is also a World Heritage Site protected by UNESCO. This means that it is recognized as one of the most important and beautiful monuments in the world. The Indian government and many organizations work hard to keep it safe. Pollution, weather, and time can damage the marble, so special care is taken to clean and protect it. Many people say that the Taj Mahal is more than history, it is a feeling. It tells the story of a man and a woman who loved each other deeply. It shows how love can inspire something so beautiful that it lasts forever. Artists, poets, and musicians from around the world have been inspired by it. They write songs, paint pictures, and tell stories about its magic. For the people of India, the Taj Mahal is a symbol of their culture and heritage. It appears in books, movies, and songs. Couples come to visit it and take pictures, hoping their love will last as long as Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal's. Many newlyweds even visit the Taj Mahal as a sign of good luck for their marriage. Sometimes people say that the Taj Mahal is a tear on the face of time. This beautiful phrase means that even though time destroys everything, the Taj Mahal stays strong as a tear of love that will never dry. It reminds us that beauty comes from the heart, not just from stone. The Taj Mahal also brings people together from different cultures and countries. When visitors stand in front of it, they forget their language or religion. They all feel the same emotion, love. That is why the Taj Mahal is called a monument of love. It belongs not only to India but to the whole world. At night, when the moonlight covers the marble, the Taj Mahal looks like a dream. It seems quiet and full of secrets. Some people say that if you stand there long enough, you can almost feel the spirit of Shah Jahan and Mumtaz Mahal walking together in the gardens. Their love still lives in every corner of the monument. The Taj Mahal is not just a story of the past, it is a lesson for the present and the future. It teaches us that love, art, and beauty can live longer than power and money. Kings and empires come and go, but love stays forever. Today, as millions of people continue to visit the Taj Mahal, they help keep the story alive. Every person who looks at it, takes a picture of it, or talks about it becomes part of its history. The Taj Mahal still whispers the same message that Shah Jahan wanted to share with the world: true love never dies.